Hey everybody, it's FTLAK, and I'm going to show you Too Many Items in a little bit more detail. So Too Many Items is the mod that I was talking about that I use primarily when recording YouTube videos. It is a client mod. It's right here. It's called Too Many Items Plus. You can configure the mod. So toggle button to actually get to it is T. If you left click, you're going to get 1 item. Right click, you will get 10. You can actually change this. I keep it at 10. Auto select language, but it has plenty of languages for you. Font size, show you what it's all about. All right, so we're in our world. I'm gonna hit T, and on this humongous menu, on the left are all your items in game. There's 32 pages of items. If you have a mod on that adds extra items into the game, it might show up without a name, just like these ones right here. Some of these just don't have little photos for them yet. I'll start on the left side. So we've got all items, and I can go through, and it's every single item. So if I wanted to make some statues really quick, left click there, and they're dropping down. You can kind of see on the screen. I want to feed myself a dragon fruit pie. Can. You want to add any item into the game. So if you're creating a YouTube and you want to show something off, this is a really convenient and easy way to do it. Also, if you just need an item on screen, this is what works best. All of the items are listed. All right, and then you've also got cooked foods, functional items, hats and clothes, uncontrolled characters. So you can actually just add in some characters that aren't doing anything. They're just standing there doing their little demo. You've got walls and base turfs. You've got plants. So you can actually spawn in plants if you wanted some light bulbs on top, you want a lunar mushroom on top, you can even put Toad's cap. You can add in some tumbleweeds. Let's add in a whole bunch. Might slow down my game a little, but it's kind of nice. It's especially nice because I got stuck on those guys. Hit T again. You've got horrible items, you've got animals' nest ends. So if you actually wanted to change spawn-wise, you can so here. You've got your statues. Wormholes. Now with wormholes, you're going to crash your game unless you actually code them. If I just add a wormhole in, it's not going to actually jump to another wormhole. You would actually have to program these wormholes to work together. You can add in a celestial portal. I'm going to stand over here. Sculptures. So these are all modded items. So these are like Winter's Feast, Voyager, some of the extra items and things that I have in some of the mods that I have. So I've got the mod that'll actually let me put in houses, even the TARDIS right here. And then you have event-related items. You've got YU, which really is just a lot of our gardening stuff. Ancient ruin items, gifts, trinkets, and candy. Resource items, pets and followers. So if you wanted to add in and give yourself a pet, you can. Powerful monsters and bosses. Yes, you can spawn in a boss. So here, let's spawn in a Deerclops, because why not? And then you know what? I don't have any weapons, so let's get rid of him. Right, go up. We're just gonna hit delete. So that's bosses. You've got animals, gems, amulets, tools to survive, equipment, weapon and armor, seeds, trees, plants, foods, and then in your top left, you've actually got your custom section. This is what you can add to. Mine's 2 pages. I like to have my basic resources, so I'm just right-clicking to add 10. I'm gonna give myself a helmet, a walking cane, and a weapon, and why not? We'll give myself a Krampus sack, a couple other items. So cool. Fairly quickly, I got everything I need so I can start recording a YouTube video, which is fantastic, but there's even more. So to get things into your custom menu, you just have to find the item that you're looking for. You're gonna hold down control, you're gonna left click it, you're gonna hear a cha-ching sound, that added it into your menu. If you wanna get rid of it, same control click, gets rid of it. In the top right hand corner, we have our advanced settings, your food freshness, your tools, your spawn item tips, if you want that on or off, prefab fuel, prefab temperature, so you can actually set temperature, pop-up confirmation, advanced deletion function, and advanced deletion radius, so you can actually make the circle that it deletes things larger or smaller. You've got your tip screen, which will go over tips. You can switch players, so if I had multiple players in this with me, I could actually hit switch players and it would rotate to the next player. And if I switch to the next player and drop items or right or left click, they would actually go into that person's bag or drop near them. You can also have effects that are on this page go towards that person as well. Because it's just me, it's just going to show Wart and it says FDLAK. From the top down, we've got seasons, so I can actually shoot right to summer, autumn, winter, or spring. I can go to the next phase. So it just went to nighttime. Let's actually skip to the next day. So I'm going to skip next. So now it's night, but I don't have a torch or anything, so I'm going to skip again. It's now day 5. I can skip a full day. You sure you want to skip ahead 1 day? Yes, but in doing so, I did lose my food, which is totally fine. Got some dragon fruit pies down here I can eat. You can go 5 days, 10 days, 20 days. You can change the world speed. So if you want it to run at 100%, 200%, 300, or 400. So remember, a full day is 8 minutes in real time. So you can do it in 4 or less or more. Your move speed. Slow speed is 60%. Normal speed is 100%. Fast speed is 200%. Faster is 300%. And fly is 400. So here, let's go through. So I'm going to show you fly. And as you can see, I am flying by. Now, if you're just trying to map, you can kind of see that this is great for mapping. It will mess you up later on though, because you're gonna get used to that speed. So I'm gonna go down to 300, a little bit less, still can outrun tumbleweeds, which is great. Even your fast is still a nice speed. Let's go back to normal. That's our normal running speed. Below moving speed, you have weather. So if you want it to have lightning strike you, you can have rain or snow. You can stop the rain or snow. Below that, you can, on the player, you can kill the player. So if I'm selected a different player, I can kill them. I can rebirth them. I can despawn them. I can gather, unlock tech. So I just unlock the technology I needed. I can penalize, so add the health penalty or reduce the health penalty. So can add those in and out. So if you have the health penalty, I have another mod that's actually blocking this. I don't have the health penalty, but if you want to bring them back, you can. Below that, you can actually delete. And not only can you delete the items that you spawned in, I'm going to stand by this tree here, but you can delete things that are in the world. So if you have, you know, something that was randomly set up in your world or something that you didn't like. So let's actually go to, no, this makes no sense because that isn't going to be a spawn that we have. Obviously, we're not going to have Toad on the surface, but you can actually run around. I'm going to hit delete. We'll delete all these. You can still hear bees. That's okay. I'm going to run through and delete them all. Oh, I got one. But as you can see, I've deleted all those items that I had just spawned in. That's our delete feature. You can extinguish. So if there is a nearby fire, let's say that you had a friendly willow come in and leave her trademark, can actually go up. So it's going to extinguish near me because I'm the character selected. Extinguish. Now they're gone. I can fertilize the nearby areas. So if I had any plants nearby, I can ripen nearby objects. I can harvest any objects nearby. So this actually just harvested this sapling. So let's actually plant a couple of bushes so I can show you. The only bad thing about this mod is you were going to spend way too much time kind of going through all the menus. I've been using it on and off for a while, and it still is something that I don't know where everything's at. So I'm going to place down some plants. All right, so let's actually fertilize. Those have all fertilized. I just hit ripen, so you can see all the trees changed. All my berries have gone up, and now let's harvest. So just harvest everything. I don't want to pick all those up. So let's click it again, and right next to harvest, you actually have pick. It just picked up everything that was on the ground on the screen, and then freeze nearby objects. So I just froze the bird that happened to be down in the background. But now I have all those juicy berries. Took a matter of seconds. Beefalo. So if you want to add in an honorary or a rider or a pudgy or even a default beefalo. Oh, now they all really like me. I'm gonna hit T. I'm gonna actually delete those. I'll just leave one for now. Cute little guy. Below that, we have follower. Make nearby animals be your followers. You can expel nearby animals from following you. Health of my followers, 100%. Hunger, followers are at 100%. Loyalty, 100% loyal. So I'm playing as Wart, and I'm fairly confident, but I've never tried this. I don't believe that this is going to allow me to get pigs. Wait for this guy to come out. Recruit? Nope. Yeah, no, it won't. Nope, he already unfroze. But that's fine. It's good to know. So, oh, really? You want some more, buddy? He's gone. So the recruit is obviously only going to work for ones that you can recruit. If I was around a whole bunch of merms, I could probably recruit all of them. I could also have them stop following me. I can give them full health, full hunger, and make them 100% loyal. Server, I can reset the server. I can regen the world. I can save the world. I can shut down the world, or I can stop the vote. So if you're on a server and you have voting set up, you can stop your vote. You can go and click your events. So you can leave it on auto. If your server wasn't turned auto, you can select it so it'll accept it turning auto. You can go right to Hollow Knights, right to Winter's Feast. You're the Gobbler. You're the Varg. You're the Pig King. You're the Carrot. You're the Beefalo. Doesn't have all the other ones, but that's okay. You can go through your 5 rollbacks. You can teleport, load, or save data. Your map. I hear hounds, so I'm actually going to click show full map. I'm going to wait a second. This usually will lag you out. I'm going to open my mini map. I'm going to hit the main map. So that just filled in the entire map for me. Oh, cool. Lunar's over here. And I was right next to my swamp. We have hounds coming, so I'm going to just continue going through and we kill those guys when they get here. You can temporarily hide the map. Explored maps cannot be cleared. So if you've explored the whole thing, it won't be cleared. I'm going to just click it. So as you see, hid me back. So I have my map. So let's teleport. Let's go to the postern. Brought me back to the postern. You can also teleport to a sinkhole, teleport to Pig King, Moonstone, Lake, Rock Den, Eyebone, Stagehand, Celestial Fissures, Honey Patch, Loot Stash, Moose Nest, Dragonfly, Antline, Crab King, Crab Hermit, Walrus, Glommer's Statue, Maxwell's Statue, Marble Statue, Inviting Formation, Volt Goat, Beefalo, No-Eyed Deer, and teleport to other items. Great that you can teleport to all those. You also have some items over here in the bottom left, so you can make your inspiration 100%. You can fix your hunger to 100%, your sanity and your health to 100%. You can lock the minimum health to 1, which means if I sat and get eaten by these hounds, which I'm going to let them do, it will never let me go below 1 health. Wetness, you can bring back to 0. Your temperature, you can bring back to 25. You can empty your backpack and delete all those items all at once. I'm going to do that. I accept. So they're all gone. Right below that, you can actually empty your inventory. I'm going to actually move those down. So let's empty my inventory. I accept. If you wanted to clean everything out, you could. You have invisible mode. Make it so the hounds don't see you. I don't hear any hounds. That's kind of cool. One hit kill, God mode, creative mode, which gives you capabilities to build everything with no resources needed. You can level up Abigail. You can go through Woody's transformations or wear meter, and then blooming state for Wormwood. You can select the blooming state. So I'm actually going to turn on God mode, and let's turn on one hit kill. So when you're in God mode with one hit kill, let's go to Dragonfly. So I'll take off my helmet. As you'll see, God mode, he can't do anything to me. I'm gonna just smack him. He's dead. Quite nice, very convenient. Don't recommend. He's a lot more fun to kill normally. But also with God mode, let's go to the Crab King. I'm on water. Now, how do you get off water? I mean, you could always, of course, teleport over to something. So I went to the marble statue. Or you could hit in your map. And if you're in your map, you can actually right-click and teleport yourself to another section. So let's go over to Lunar, right-click. Now I'm at Lunar. Now, this is something you can only do as yourself because you can't pull up the map for someone else. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna click T, and I'm gonna harvest. That just pulled up the carrots, which are adorable. If you've never been to Lunar, hey, check it out. This is Lunar. I'm gonna hit T again. Let's actually go to the nearest sinkhole. We're at a sinkhole. Got creative mode on, so I can build whatever I want. So let's go down into the sinkhole. All right, so we're down in the sinkhole. I don't have my full map. I'm gonna actually close that. Let's show full map. Let's see if it did it. It did. So cool. I can see the full map. That's kind of weird. So if I wanted to teleport somewhere, same thing. I can right click. Oh, not working. Why is it not working? Well, you actually have to enable creative and God mode again when you go downstairs. Also, you can see at the very bottom, the teleport, it actually has different things listed, and that's because there's different things down here. So it can bring me to a big tentacle, star sky, so I can get Hutch. I can go to the Ancient Guardian, Toadstool, Rabbit Hutch, rock lobsters, the ancient science station. This is actually really convenient. So if you're having to do the Metheus puzzle, you have to come down to this area where you have a chest that only has 6 spots. You're gonna find that on the map. It's usually a separate little area off of, and it's also a pre-built station. So you don't actually have to build it up. You can build up the other ones, but this one will be built for you. And you can see as I teleported, Hutch came with me. So all the things that you could do upstairs, you can do downstairs. Now, when you switch to other characters downstairs, it's only gonna work if they are in this same plane or area with you. So if they're not downstairs, you can't actually make changes to anyone. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you have any more questions about this mod or any of the other mods, please feel free. Leave something in the comments below. And then, yeah, check me out. I stream on Twitch Wednesday nights, and I stream on YouTube. But yeah, thanks, everybody. All right, bye.